This has been one of the toughest years of my life. My anxiety was screaming and most days were a battle to stay afloat. But I found an unexpected lifeline: cozy video games. I want to share how these gentle, comforting games became my therapy and how maybe they can help you too. It all started with that low, constant hum of anxiety in your chest. This year, the volume felt cranked all the way up. I was burnt out, disconnected, and the usual self-care advice felt impossible. I needed a quiet refuge that would meet me where I was. That's when I rediscovered gaming. Not the loud, competitive kind, but their gentler cousins, cozy games. These games focus on low-pressure gameplay, soothing aesthetics, and simple, rewarding tasks. And I wasn't alone. The popularity of titles like Stardew Valley and Fae Farm shows many of us are searching for calm instead of chaos, a collective deep breath in an overwhelming world. My journey started with Stardew Valley. On a rough evening, I downloaded it, not expecting much. You inherit a rundown farm, and with just a few tools and seeds, you're set loose in a charming, simple world. At first, it was a welcome distraction, clearing land, planting parsnips, but soon a rhythm emerged. Wake up, check the weather, water the crops, go to bed. This simple, predictable routine was the opposite of my real life, which felt chaotic. Here, my effort had a direct result. Plant a seed, a plant grew. It was a small, consistent dose of accomplishment I desperately needed. The low-stakes, repetitive tasks offered achievement without the pressure of failure. Tending my virtual farm became a daily meditative ritual that helped me process my thoughts and set tiny goals when real life felt impossible. My little digital farm became a safe space where I could grow something beautiful even when I felt like I was wilting. Once Stardew Valley opened the door, I realized there was a whole universe of cozy games, each offering a different flavor of comfort. My digital therapeutic toolkit started to grow. When I felt a lack of control, I'd escape to Fae Farm. On days my mind felt as messy as my apartment, I'd decorate my virtual home, an act of creation that gave me a powerful sense of agency. The game even rewards you for making your home cozy, and playing with friends help fight the loneliness that often accompanies anxiety. For days with heavy grief, I found comfort in Spiritfarer, a cozy management sim about dying. As Stella, the ferry master for spirits, you care for them on their journey to the afterlife, fulfilling their last requests before saying goodbye. The game frames sadness beautifully, creating a safe space to explore difficult emotions about letting go. Unpacking is a brilliant puzzle game about unpacking a person's life through their belongings. You learn their story simply by finding the right place for their possessions, creating order from chaos. It's a quiet, meditative experience that tells a deeply human story without a single word of dialogue. And for days I needed pure freedom, Luma Island was my escape. The game sets you on a sprawling island and just lets you be. With no stressful stamina bars or infantry limits, the design is all about removing pressure. I could find my own purpose at my own pace, which felt like a blast of fresh air when real life felt restrictive. Now you might be thinking, is this real therapy? And to be clear, cozy games are not a replacement for professional mental health care. If you're struggling, please seek out a qualified professional. But it doesn't have to be an either-or situation. Research increasingly recognizes games as a valid tool for mental wellness, offering powerful stress relief from daily pressures. The key is intention. For me, this wasn't about escaping my problems, but finding a safe space to recharge so I could face them. These games help me practice mindfulness and feel a sense of accomplishment. Think of it as a supplement to your mental health toolkit, like exercise or meditation. The goal isn't to live in a digital world, but to use the calm found there to better navigate the real one. This year, when I needed it most, cozy games were there for me. They offered a gentle place to land on my hardest days, providing quiet moments of joy that helped me find my footing again. They reminded me that progress isn't always a huge leap. Sometimes it's as simple as planting a seed and trusting that with a little care, something beautiful will grow. They became more than a hobby. They became a cornerstone of my self-care. In a world that constantly demands more, engaging with something simple and joyful isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's a quiet act of rebellion against burnout and a powerful tool for protecting our mental health. I'm sure many of you have your own comfort games and stories about how they've helped. If you feel comfortable, I would love for you to drop your favorite cozy games in the comments. Your recommendation might be the lifeline someone else needs. Let's build a library of comfort for this community, and if you're curious to learn more about gaming and mental health, consider subscribing. Thank you for letting me share my journey. Take care and be kind to yourselves.